Good morning. Well, it's good morning here. I don't know what time of day you're watching this, but I hope you enjoyed the video. This video is going to be inversion tips. I'm going to give you 3 tips just to help you if you're trying handstands, maybe some pincher practice that you're trying. But these 3 tips I found really helpful with my own practice, just to try and get a little bit stronger. All these tips are in my yoga guide, and I will leave a link at the end of the video if you're interested in finding everything out in a lot more detail. And as I've mentioned in my previous video, I'm offering online classes for the foreseeable future, just to allow students or any new students that want to try yoga at home. This is only just a snippet of what I do, and there's so much more that is to yoga and that I have to offer. So if you are interested, then contact me via social media or finding my email via my website. But with all that said, we will get started. We've got Zeus here today, as per normal. He likes the room, don't you? You enjoy it. We'll say hello at the end for anyone that's not met Zeus before. So handstands. We'll start with handstands. This can This can be the same for pincher as well, but we'll start with handstands. So obviously the main pose that we'll start with is plank. You want a really strong core for any sort of inversion practice, because you want your spine to support your core, and you want your back to be nice and strong and straight. So plank is a really good one. There's 2 variations you can do. You can lift the hands off and touch the shoulders. You can come into a low plank, so forearms on the floor, lifting back to high plank. But find what works for you. So that would be my first tip. Work on your plank and strengthening your core. Next tip is practice lots of dolphin, which is similar to downward facing dog, but you've got your forearms on the floor. So I'm going to place my forearms on the floor, tuck my toes so I can lift my tailbone into the air, and gradually I'm going to walk my feet as far as I can towards my hands. And once I'm here and I'm comfortable, I'm slowly going to rock back and forward just to increase that shoulder strength and my arm strength. Because in theory, I've got to hold my whole body above my head, so my arms and my core have to be really strong. Also my shoulders. So that's a really good tip. Work on your dolphin. Spend lots of time in dolphin, rocking backwards and forwards so that your body understands the motion if you're about to fall. My last tip is for tripod pose. So tripod pose is where you're in a, what are you doing? When you're in a child's pose, sorry. But your arms are in a triangle in front of you, so your hands are clasped. So you've got a gap in between your hands, but the gap in front of you is a triangle shape. I don't know if you can see that, but that's kind of what it looks like in front of me. I'm going to take a breath. Zeus, what are you doing? Sorry, he's interrupting me. This is what animals do. They embarrass you while you're trying to do a video. I think you have to go out now. Sorry for interrupting you guys. He's too interested in the cactus. Say bye. I'll put him out. Thanks for interrupting my video. Good boy. Right, back to it. Sorry. Next tip is tripod. So in our child's pose, hands are clasped. We are going to pop the crown of our head into the gap where our hands are. So it should look something like this. Now notice that when I'm doing this motion, my bottom wants to move up into the air, which naturally is what our body does. If our head's down, everything else wants to move with it. So I'm going to really rely on this force now, and I'm going to tuck my toes, and I'm going to lift my tailbone up right into the air. So I'm almost in a dolphin shape, it's just my head is on the floor. Now you want to work towards lifting the legs, walking them towards you, walking them away, maybe even bunny hopping so that you're coming up, and work on your core strength. You should be able to lift to a full headstand, or if you're practicing pincher, coming onto your forearms. If you were in dolphin, I quite like to put my hands together. It's slightly more stable for me. And you want to also work on that rocking motion if you're working on your pincher. So I hope that helped you a little bit with your inversion practice. I know that's helped me I haven't mastered the handstand yet. It's a childhood dream, but I will get there eventually. Once I get there, I'll do a video about it, I'm sure. But hope you have a good day, guys. Bye.